Scientists are now realizing the chemicals found in a wide array of household goods are more toxic than they previously thought. Since health and wellness is not simply about diet and exercise, but also about limiting exposure to toxic things, it's a good idea to become aware of these items and take action steps to remove them whenever possible. Here's the list of some toxic things you probably use every day. Perfumes. A study by the Environmental Protection Agency found that potentially hazardous chemicals can commonly be found in fragrances. Toxic chemicals like benzaldehyde, camphor, ethyl acetate, benzyl acetate, linalool, methylene chloride, when inhaled, cause dizziness, nausea, drowsiness, irritation to throat, eyes, skin, and lungs, kidney damage and headaches. Mattresses. Many mattresses have high level of a potentially harmful compound called PBDEs. The health problems associated with PBDE exposure include brain and reproductive damage, decreased sperm validity and thyroid problems, and this is particularly worrying, since we spend a third of our lives in bed. PBDEs have been banned in Canada and several US states, so it's a good idea to check your mattress. If it has high level of this toxic substance, it would be prudent to invest in a new one. Cleaning products. You are probably aware that many of the cleaning products you use every day have harmful chemicals in them, but you likely don't think there are much alternative natural products like baking soda, soap powder, or lemon and hot water often work just as well as without covering your home in toxic chemicals. Air freshener. Like cleaning products, air freshener help keep our homes nice, but a study by the University of California at Berkeley found that when used excessively or in unventilated area they release toxic levels of pollutants. Having air fresheners around your home shouldn't make you sick, but you must ensure the area is ventilated to stop the toxic chemicals, such as ethylene-based glycol ether and paradichlorobenzene, from circulating through the air and adversely impacting your health. Plastic drink bottles. We are all aware by now that plastic bottles aren't great for the environmental, but they can also leak toxic chemicals into your drink. Most bottles are now BPA-free, which is a step in the right direction. However, that isn't the only harmful chemical, so it's always safer to use a glass if you can. Cosmetics. The average person applies between 6 and 12 cosmetic items per day, and most of these will include toxic chemicals that are potentially harmful to you. It's always a good idea to look for cosmetics that one free of synthetic fragrances, are mineral-based, or one made from natural oils. Buying organic products will greatly reduce your exposure to toxins. Antiperspirants. Most people wear antiperspirants to avoid odor, but one of the sweat-blocking ingredients found in many antiperspirants is aluminium. In recent years, questions have been raised about whether the aluminium in antiperspirant can contribute to the development of breast cancer. While the studies are inconclusive, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration does require a warning label on all antiperspirants. Fabric softeners. Softeners work by coating your clothes with a thin layer of potentially toxic chemicals, such as quaternary ammonium salts. These can cause skin irritation, respiratory problems, and headaches. Non-stick cookware. While non-stick cookware can save you some cleaning time, it comes at a cost. At high temperatures, the polytetrafluoroethylene that makes Teflon non-sticky gives off a toxic gas that has been linked to reproductive problem and other health issues. It's always best to opt for stainless steel or iron skillets. Baby care products. Surprising, the flame retardant used in some baby products, like high chains, cribs and strollers, can leak chemicals. The chemicals from flame retardants include bromine and chlorine, which have been linked to a number of sexual and neurological disorders. Shower curtains. Phthalates are sometimes used to soften the plastic that goes in shower curtains. Phthalates has been associated with causing harmful effects in children and impacting brain's function, like learning and memory. Bug sprays. Bug killers should be avoided inside of your house, as researchers have linked insecticides to neurological damage in children. Whenever possible, combat an indoor bug problem by cleaning up crumbs. Canned food. Bisphenol A, BPA, found in most canned food containers, is hormone-disrupting chemical linked to male infertility, heart disease, and diabetes. Although some manufacturers phasing the chemical out of their cans, it and oppose, not clear that the replacement are totally safe either. If possible, opt for fresh of frozen food. Corn and soybeans. Roundup affects defensive enzymes our bodies use to keep us healthy, and Roundup-ready crops are genetically engineered crop that have their DNA altered to allow them to withstand the herbicide, therefore they should be avoided. These crops include items such as corn and soybeans. It better to buy organic food. Dry cleaned clothes. While it may be more convenient to drop your clothing off with dry cleaner, the cleaning chemical they use is usually perchloroethylene. It is classified as a probable carcinogen and has been linked to liver, kidney, and central nervous system damage. Many states and cities are phasing out PCE. TV and games consoles. Phthalates are found in the power cords of devices and controller cables of games consoles, and flame retardants, BFPs, that have been linked to impaired brain development can be found in circuit boards and casings. Desktop computers and laptops. The presence of the toxic substance can be found in well-known brand laptops, but many people also concerned about the potentially dangerous electromagnetic field generated by your screen and machine, which could be seriously damaging your health. While it and oppose, it's important to note that there has been no conclusive scientific evidence linking laptops and desktops to these diseases. It and oppose, it's also prudent to have a digital detox every so often and walk away from your screen. Cell phones. These have been a surge radiofrequency, RF, exposure from wireless devices over the last decade, which has led to a huge increase in reports of hypersensitivity and diseases related to electromagnetic field and radiofrequency exposure. Radiofrequency exposure has been linked with a wide variety of disorders. While World Health Organization has found there is no conclusive scientific evidence linking smartphone to these diseases, your phone still contains lead, mercury, and arsenic, which are all potentially harmful in large doses, so please be sure to dispose of your old phone in the proper manners. Words. Okay, so this last one is probably not what you were expecting, but I have a little doubt you are using toxic word every day. Try to cut down your use of and exposure to toxic words and toxic people. If you do so in addition to reducing exposure to their items listed, then your health, happiness, and well-being will quickly improve.
If you like the video, share with your friends. Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get instant updates.